Alrighty, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Once again, we're doing some more Imp of the Sun Achievement Slash Trophy guides. Now for this specific video, we're going to be talking about A New Age, aka 100% completion for the game. Also, this is what's required for you to unlock the secret ending, which is what we're going for this Achievement Slash Trophy. You have to get all of them, which is 100% collectibles, and then go fight the final boss, and that's how you unlock the secret ending. But before we get started, just want to let you guys know that in case if you're looking for other Imp of the Sun Achievement Slash Trophy guides, I will have others on my channel. For example, if you're just looking for the Kipu, which are the little necklaces, I will have a separate video on just those 8 that you have to, or I guess 9 that you have to find. There's also another video where there's a secret Kipu that you have to find, where you have to find 4 different secret keys. Also, other random Achievement Slash Trophy guides, and then of course, there is a Easter egg for Yooka-Laylee. If you guys know what that game is, I believe came out like not too long ago. There's an Easter egg about them. There's no Achievement Slash Trophy guide on that, but it is still going to be on my channel. And then also, just before we get started, just want to let you guys know that in this video, you're not going to see me get none of the collectibles. That's because I wasn't recording when I was collecting them. But don't worry, I will literally show you exactly where all of them are at. But anyways, let's get started. Alrighty, so also just kind of forgot to mention that I hopefully by this point you're already done with the entire story. You have all the maps unlocked, as this will just make it a lot easier for us. But anyways, the first collectible is the first Cupis, which is all you have to do is go talk to the grandma. She will literally give it to you, and there's that one. So going into the beginning of the map, we're gonna go down where the little llama is at. Just to let you guys know, the Q on top means the Kipus that we have unlocked. And then C are the collectibles, okay? So obviously we have one Kipu, and then this is our first collectible right here. So this is the golden figure. Again, apologize that I don't have these, but I will literally tell you what they are and where exactly they're at. Also, these little Green Reaper things, these are going to be like our starting points, okay? So we're going to use this to travel a lot. And then if you don't catch like where I am spawning, just make sure to pause the game. But we're going to go all the way to the desert now. Hopefully you can understand that I'm literally going to go from the desert to the underworld to the jungle and then to the mountain. But anyways, from that exact spot where I told you to teleport, just go up the stairs a little bit. Don't go all the way and make your way up here. And this is where Q5 is going to be, which is going to also give us 2 Cupus. That's just the number for the Cupu that's right there. So hopefully that is making sense. Alright, so from the same spawn point, just follow where we go. And this is where we're going to find our second collectible, which is going to be called Tui's Chandelier. So just keep on going there. And then this is where we're going to need like the flame power thing, so we can be able to break these things. And this is exactly where the chandelier should be. So that's collectible number 2. From the starting point once again, we're going to go up this time. And just follow exactly where we go. You know, a lot of it just going to be you kind of just following where I go. And then me just more describing. This is going to be the Tui's or mantle of Tui. So just go up this way. Again, I forgot to mention this, but there's a total of 21 collectibles. And then there's 9 Kipu. So anyways, we're going to go up this way. It might be just a little bit hard to get up here. But don't worry, you can do it. As you guys can see here, I'm not a pro at this either. But anyways, this is literally where the mantle of Tui is going to be. So there's collectible number 3. Now, immediately after you pick up the mantle, just go down literally from that same spot. Like, don't go to the starting point where the Grim Reaper is. Literally just fall down and head on over to the right. There's going to be this little platform. And Tui's base is actually going to be up here. Just to let you guys know, this is the hardest collectible to get out of all of them. So once you have this one, you're pretty much good to go. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you again how to like get this one. Yeah, this one's the hardest one, but again, from the mantle, just jump down a little, head on over to the right, and here's like another glimpse of how I'm doing this. Again, look, this literally did not take me one try, as you guys are seeing. This took me a couple tries to get up here. But just keep on going, and I don't know if the Tui's base is like on one of the platforms things right there, or if you just gotta jump a little bit, but it should be around this little area. So again, apologize, but just keep on trying on this. Alright, so as you guys can see from the map, again, you guys can pause it, go over to the second one to the right on the desert, just literally right there from where you spawn, just go down this way. And this is where the ceramic of Tui should be, right here in this little platform. And this should be collectible number 5. So from the same starting point, we're just going to go all the way down. And this is where we're going to find the sixth collectible, which is called Ceremonial Knife. Just go all the way down. Now in this little section right here that we're about to come up with, there's going to be all those blocks are going to be blocking that. Just make sure to go on the blaze mode and hit it. And that's how you're going to do that. Again, you're not seeing enemies on my screen because I took care of them just, for the sake of the video. But this is where it's going to be at. And then, like I said, our sixth collectible. Now we just need one more Q-Poo for the desert. Again, each map has 5 collectibles and 2 Kupus, I believe is what they're called. I'm sorry, I'm butchering those, but yeah, just one more and we're done with the desert. All right, so now looking at the map, we're gonna go down to the third little traveling point, and this is where we're gonna find our third Kipu. This is gonna be Kipu number 8. Again, they're all numbered like really random, but just keep an eye on the total on top. This is Kipu number 3. So now let's move on to the Underworld as we have all of them from the desert. All right, so moving on to the Underworld now. Go to literally the top spawn of the Underworld. Now just follow exactly where we go. I do understand that it's a little bit dark, but hopefully you'll get there pretty good. Just to let you guys know, there is actually another easier way to go to get this one. But just in case if you're not actually, just in case if you still haven't passed the story, there is this other little option. You'll see right now that the second spawn point from the Underworld is actually going to be there a lot quicker. But this one is number Q7. Again, that's just the name of it. But this should be your Q number 4. And you'll see right now, as soon as we break this one, or these like little blocks right here, you'll see that that this spawn point is way quicker. So just apologize, but again, just like another option. Next up, we're going to teleport to the second highest spawn point in the Underworld. And this is where we're going to find Lantis Ceramic. Again, apologize if I'm not saying these names right, but this is a spawn that has a little portal. So instead of going all the way down, we're just going to take a shortcut this way, head on over to the left, and as soon as we cross this little fire where these blocks are at, this is where the ceramic should be at, and this should be collectible number 7. Now moving on to the third spawn point. This is where we're going to find Lantis Dagger, collectible number 8. And just as soon as we spawn there, just kind of follow where we go. There's going to be like a lot of steps, but don't worry. Break down the blocks, break down this platform. Now we're going to head on over to the left. Now, take care of these guys. These guys are really annoying. Go down to that little platform. And then we're just going to keep on going to the left at this point. Just be careful here. There's 2 breakable ones as you saw right there. The platform fell on me, and then this guy's probably like the one that's really annoying. So just go up this little way, and then just make your way out on top right there. And then this is where the dagger should be. So again, collectible number 8. And once again, we're gonna move down to the lowest spawn point now of the Underworld, and this is where we're gonna find our 5th Kipu, so Q number 5, but the name of this one is going to be Q number 9. So we're just going to go to this little platform. Just be careful, and don't worry, if you fall, it's like you can still just go back to the spawn point and just go there, but just be careful with these because these do break, and then these little spitting dudes are really freaking annoying. At this point, there's going to be vines right here, so you just want to go invisible and just run so that you don't break it. You'll see right now. And then towards the end of this little part right here, this is where Q number 9, again, Q number 5 in total, but that's just the name Q number. Now, right after getting this Kipu, don't jump all the way down as you want to break down this vine right here and head on to the right side. Now, after this little section, just jump down and try to get on the ledge as it will actually take you down to this little part right here where it's open, and behind these blocks, this is where the ceremonial knife is going to be at. Again, if you don't make it down to this part, just go all the way down and then head all the way to the right. There's going to be a set of stairs, or I guess a ladder that you can climb up, and then you can make your way up here. Apologize, I had the footage, but for some reason it just started becoming really choppy. But don't worry, there is another option, like another way to get up here. I apologize, but let's keep on moving. Now, make your way back to the same spawn point where we just spawned on the previous one. Just follow where we go, and this is where the Lantu's mantle is going to be. So you're going to want to head down right here. There's this little block that's blocking the way. Just break it down. take care of the enemies that are going to spawn there, and then just go down the set of ladders right here, and this is where the mantle should be to your right, to your top right, as you'll see right here in this little corner. That's where that one's going to be. Now, there's also another one right here. So that's collectible number 10. And then finally, Lantu's statue is going to be over here. So from the same spot where we broke the first block, make your way over to the left instead of going down from the ladder. And then this is where Lantu's statue is going to be. And then that should be it for the underground. So now, no more darkness. We should be good. But collectible number 11 right there. And we're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so now moving on over to the jungle, we're going to spawn to the closest, I guess, toppest part of the jungle. This is literally like the beginning of it too, like the first part you can spawn in the jungle. Now this is where we're going to find Ruku's pendant. It's going to be up here. Again, apologize that I don't have it, but it should be in this little area right here. Now, this is going to look like a Kipu, but it's not a Kipu, okay? This is a collectible. This is collectible number 12, and it's a pendant, which looks like a Kipu, but it's not a Kipu. So anyways, that's number 12. Now after that, we're going to head on over to the spawn point right in the middle of the jungle. And this is where we're going to find our collectible number 13. It is called Ruku Ceramic. From the spawn point, we're going to go up the ladder. There's this block that's blocking the way. Just make sure to block it, or I guess break it. Not block it. Break it, and then this is where 13 should be at. And then just before you go back to the spawn point, just stay in this little area, as the next Kipu number 6 is going to be here. But the number of this one is going to be Q3. Again, that's just the name of it. The name is Q3, but it is Q number 6 of our collectibles. Anyway, just gone over to the next side. Jump in this little part, and then in this little area, well, as soon as I get there, this is where the number 6Q is at. So now make our way back to the same spawn point where we just spawned like not too long ago. Go down the set of ladders, and then right there where the worm is popping out, that is where the mysterious vase should be. So it should be like right there, right open. So an easier way, just try to shoot the arrow to make these platforms pop in. But this is exactly right there where I jumped. Literally where the worm is at, that's where the mysterious vase is. So that is collectible number 14. Alright, so after that collectible, we're going to go on over to where you can see this little spawn point now. This is a spawn point where there's like a little puzzle connected to it. The thing is, we have to come back to that same exact point where the Grim Reaper is at. So just kind of bear with me and try to do this puzzle. But if you know how to do this puzzle, then just try to do it and wait for me at the end of it. You'll see right now how I'll show you how to get this collectible number 15, which is going to be Ruku's Spear. But while we wait and you're following along, I would appreciate it if this video is helping you out, of course. I would appreciate if you hit the like button, subscribe, and want to see more stuff like this. But as long as you hit the like button, if it's helping, of course, I would really, really, really appreciate that, because I know I'm not the best at doing collectibles, but I'm trying. Anyways, at the end of that puzzle, we're going to get to this little platform. You want to shoot it so that it takes you all the way back. Again, for some reason, hitting that little lever is what's going to lower down this other part over here. So again, on those little grass parts, just turn invisible. And if you mess up here, don't worry, guys. You guys still have a bunch of time. But this little platform is the one that's going to go down. And you just want to go over all the way to the right. Don't worry. This is just me showing you how to get out, just in case if you don't. But in this little lily pad thing over here, just be careful with the stupid worm. This is where the spear is at. And this is collectible number 15. Alright, so now we're going to go over to the lowest spawn point in the jungle. And this is where we're going to find our Q number 7, which the name of it is Q6. But collectible-wise, this is our 7th one. And this is the final one from the jungle, of course, for the Cupis, or Q-Poo, whatever they're called. Anyways, we're going to go on this little sailboat. And this is a section where you'll come across this little, well, not little, but this tree. I guess the best way is turn invisible and then hit that little boost jump so you can like climb multiple of these things, and like that exactly. And we're gonna go over to the left side, and in this little platform, this is exactly where the Kipu is gonna be at. So apologize that it's not there, but that's where it should be. Now, continuing from that same spot, go to the same spawn point where we did. You might have to travel somewhere else. just to, and then come back to the same spot so that the boat spawns here. Because if not, it's still going to be over there where we just kind of jump to get the last Kipu in this little area. But again, go on the boat, continue pushing it. You'll come across this ladder again. Keep on pushing. That's just like a reference point. Keep on going. I know this is pretty annoying, but there's going to be another little tree, or I guess a huge tree trunk, whatever. Now you'll see that there's this little platform and then one of those vines. We're going to turn invisible, and then right here, this is where Ruku's mask should be at. And this is collectible number 16. And again, this is the final one for the jungle. Now let's head on over to the mountains. Next up, we're going to spawn to the closest part of the mountain. I guess the closest to like the middle map. Now, as soon as we spawn, we're going to head on over to our left side, ready to immediately jump on across all those ledges. We're going to go invisible, go all the way up, and then this little section, this is where Urku's shield is going to be at, and this is collectible number 17. Now, I apologize that I didn't show the starting point for this one. This is the middle spawn point, so just as soon as you spawn, just follow where we go, and this is where the 8th Kipu is going to be at. This is going to be called Kipu number 2, and then after this, we'll just need one more. So again, just to reference, this is our 8th Kipu. So just go on over to this little ledge, and right here at the end of this little part right there of the platform, that's where the second to last Kipu is at. So just one more Kipu and we're almost there. Next up, we're going to spawn to the second highest spawn point in the mountains. And then as soon as we spawn, we're going to head on over to the left side, as I feel like this is the easiest. We're going to jump down and then try to double jump and then do the extra jump towards the right side, as this is what I found to be the easiest instead of going all the way down and around from the right side. But anyways, we're going to go on top of this, in this little opening here, and then this is where the mountain ceramic should be at. So this is collectible 18. So after this, we need 3 more collectibles and 1 more keep. Next on up, we're going to go back to the same spawn point where we just went to. We're going to go all the way to the right side. And then this right here, this is where you should be able to see the dancer ceramic. And this is collectible number 19. This is probably like the last hardest one that we're going to get. But at this point, we're going to go down. We're going to slide down. And then there's going to be these breakable platforms. So just be careful. Try to do what I'm doing, where you break the first part and then just try to lean on the bottom part. But this right here is where it should be at. So this should be the last hard one. Now 2 more. Let's go. Now next up, we're going to spawn to the highest spawn point in the mountains. And as soon as we spawn, we're going to head on over to the right side. Just try to jump as far as you can. Again, just double jump and then use the extra jump. If you don't make it there, don't worry. You can still make it towards the left side. I just found the right side to be the easiest. There's this block. Turn into the blaze form. Break it. And this is where the Urku's mantle should be at. Now, before you go on over to the back to the spawn point, just stay here, as the final collectible should be in this little part as well. Just jump on these little edges right here, and you're gonna want to just jump down at this point. Just go all the way down, break these 2 platforms, and as soon as you get to this little part, turn into the smoke form, and this is where our final collectible should be at, which should be the ceramic of Urku. And that's it for all the collectibles. Again, there's no achievements that show for all the collectibles. It's more of like there's a secret ending, but you first need to do those. Now, this is the final Kipu. Again, go back to the same spot, like the final spawn point. There's going to be a couple little platforms. Now, this one isn't as bad as the other ones, but this one probably will be hard. And then just follow these little things. Careful with this bird. That's the bird that's really annoying. And then this is exactly where the last Kipu should be. And you should get an achievement / trophy for this one. It should be called Quip Up, I guess. But we're not done yet, as we still need to go back to the beginning of the story mission, like in the middle map. And we need to go fight the final boss once again. Alright, so like I said, make your way back to the spear, which is aka the middle of the open world. Or I guess the overworld, whatever it's called. And you're going to want to fight the final boss. Obviously, if you have already beaten her, she should be pretty easy. But this is just what happens. Just beat her up. And you can skip through the first 2 cutscenes. The cutscene where it shows what's happening. And then you can also skip the end credit scene. And as you'll see right now, this is me kind of skipping it. And then you'll get an extra one. A 3rd cutscene. And then this is where the achievement / trophy pops out. And that's it for that one. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. Like I said, I really appreciate if you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. And let me know how I can improve. I know I'm not the best when it comes to collectibles, but I'm trying, like I want to learn. So give me some feedback that I can take, aside from like, hey, maybe next time show the actual collectibles. I understand and I apologize for that. But again, as long as you guys found this helpful, I really appreciate it. And thank you guys for checking out the video. And I'm hoping it was helpful for you guys. Anyways, make sure to check out the other ones. There's more collectibles, secret ones. All right, peace.